We would like to get some love, but even if we did have those Friday night games or the homecoming games, I don't think we would get as much support as the boys basketball games do anyway. Because I know we've had a couple of Friday night games or Saturday night games and still we'd get nobody to come out. I think the success level has something to do with it with softball, but I do think that softball can be more fun to watch for some people because they're familiar with it and it's different than, because boys and girls basketball is kind of similar, so they can pick out differences, but it's more fast-paced than baseball is, so it's a fun sport to watch. And if it's nice outside, then they'll come and watch. But early on in the season, when it's cold, we don't get as much support as we do until like tournament time. And I think that during our state championship game, for the drive that it was, we got a lot of support. So I think it's because softball and basketball players have to be stronger, so they're more manlier. They look manlier, I guess. So instead of maybe people thinking they look fit, they look manly and lesbianish.
I mean, there could always be that little like extra like support. I mean, our family is basically our main support, like our parents, our grandparents, our brothers, sisters. But like I remember my sophomore year, it was the county championship against Wapahani, and we were playing Wapahani obviously. And like we had a big student section then, and it was like it made us like really do better, I guess. But like we obviously don't have as much support as the boys do, because boys basketball, it was first a boys sport. So basketball as a girl, it's like more looked towards like, oh, let's go watch them turn the ball over, let's go watch them foul each other. I think that's all we do, is what people say. In comparison, obviously the volleyball team has had like a lot of success and they've done well, but guys typically go to games to watch the girls' butts, is what they say. So, I mean, you can't really see a butt in basketball shorts, but our school definitely like praises the volleyball team, and they're always like, oh, Yorktown volleyball, come out and support, but like you don't really hear that unless Coach Dixon or Coach Matthews puts a thing on the like announcements to tell us to come out. But still, we obviously don't have fans. But like in the hallway, like on the way to like classes and stuff, there's like volleyball banners, like state champions, and it's just like, hey.
So, kind of going off of the guys wanting to see the girls' butts in spandex. Is there a sexuality side to female sports?
Yeah. Okay, the girls' teams are typically like, okay, this is really mean, but they're typically like slutty. Like, okay, like the volleyball players, like they just flaunt it around, and I'm just like, okay, that's enough. I'm just like, I mean.
So is that personally your choice, or do you see that with like the whole girls' basketball team?
Like the girls' basketball team, we don't really like, oh hey, I'm just gonna like wear my jersey all the way down and like make sure my spandex are pulled all the way up. Like we don't do that. I mean, it's not really hard, it's just like annoying because they're always like, oh, the volleyball team did so well today. Like we don't hear about like, we were 3-0 up until today. We didn't hear about that like from anyone. So we're just playing like the boys play, but we get called for so much more. Like they let the boys play and they don't let us play. Like that's how it is.